Brainy Dose presents 7 Reasons Your Brain Won't Let You Relax. Do you ever just sit down, ready to chill, and your brain goes, nah, let's spiral instead? Frustrating, isn't it? You've cleared your schedule, you finally have a quiet moment, and yet your brain is racing, your body's tense, and you're already thinking about the next 17 things you should probably be doing. What gives? Turns out it's not just you being bad at relaxing. There are real, science-backed reasons why your brain refuses to just chill. And once you understand what's going on up there, it actually becomes a lot easier to fix. Let's get into it. Number 1. Your environment is causing sensory overload. Okay, let's start with something that seems small, but messes with your brain in a big way. Your environment. Look around. Is it noisy, cluttered, bright? Because here's the thing. Your brain is constantly scanning your surroundings for potential danger, even when you're not aware of it. It's wired to protect you. And when there's too much stimulation, like the hum of electronics, piles of laundry, traffic outside, or even harsh lighting, your nervous system quietly goes on alert. That alertness equals stress, and stress makes it really hard to drop into a relaxed, peaceful state. Even if nothing dangerous is happening, your senses are being constantly poked and prodded, and your brain can't tell the difference between genuinely threatening and just super annoying. So it reacts the same way, by keeping you on edge. And since your brain reacts to all that stimulation like it's a low-key emergency, it can be helpful to reduce the noise, literally and visually. Try soft lighting, clear a little space, shut off the background noise. It makes more of a difference than you think. Number 2, your nervous system is dysregulated. Now let's just take a closer look at your nervous system. Your body has 2 main modes, fight or flight, and rest and digest. The first one gets activated when there's danger. The second one helps you relax, sleep, and recover. But here's the problem. If you've been dealing with chronic stress, trauma, anxiety, or burnout, your nervous system might be stuck in high gear. Your off switch doesn't work properly anymore. So even when your environment is calm, your body doesn't feel safe. And if your body doesn't feel safe, your brain won't relax. This is why nervous system regulation, like breathwork, gentle movement, cold exposure, or somatic therapy, can be such a game changer. Because it tells your body, hey, you're okay now. You can settle down. Number 3. Your brain is addicted to stimulation. Every time you check your phone, scroll, reply to a message, or chase a goal, you get a little hit of dopamine. It's the reward chemical that says, that felt good, do it again. And over time, your brain starts craving that constant stimulation. It wants action, novelty, movement. But when you remove all that, when there's stillness, silence, and no dopamine rush, your brain doesn't feel at ease. It feels bored, uncomfortable, and sometimes even agitated. This is how we become addicted to stimulation. Not just tech, but multitasking, overworking, always having something going on. And the problem is, when your brain gets used to that level of input, anything less feels like withdrawal. That's why relaxing can feel so weird, because your brain's like, where's the hit? Where's the action? To truly relax, you have to train your brain to stop craving constant stimulation. Try being in quiet moments without your phone. Let boredom be okay again. That's how your brain learns to be still. Number 4, you're overthinking everything. I know I'm not the only one who lays down to relax and suddenly remembers that embarrassing thing I had said or done like 5 years ago. That's thanks to the default mode network, or DMN. It's a network in our brain that becomes active when we're not doing anything else. It's where reflection, self-talk, daydreaming, and yes, overthinking live. When you're trying to rest, the DMN activates and starts digging through your mental junk drawer. This is great for creativity and insight, but also the reason your brain spirals, especially at bedtime. You can't just tell it to stop, but you can redirect it through mindfulness, journaling, or even light movement. Activities that keep you present help quiet the noise in your head. Because sometimes the problem isn't that you can't relax, it's that your brain thinks, now's the perfect time to overanalyze your entire life. Number 5, you're consuming too much caffeine. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yes, we have to talk about caffeine. Caffeine blocks a neurotransmitter called adenosine, which is responsible for making you feel sleepy and calm. That's why coffee perks you up. When you drink too much of it or drink it too late, it keeps your nervous system artificially revved up. And even when the day is over, your brain is still buzzing. That tired but wired feeling? That's your body trying to wind down while your brain's still riding the caffeine wave. If you're struggling to relax or sleep, try cutting back or stop caffeine by early afternoon. You don't have to quit completely, but respecting its effects on your brain chemistry can make a huge difference. Number 6, you've learned to associate rest with guilt. Alright, let's get a little psychological now. A lot of us grew up in environments where productivity equaled worth, where rest was seen as laziness, where doing nothing was treated like failure. So when you try to rest, your brain freaks out. It starts whispering things like, you should be doing something productive. You're wasting time. Other people are working harder than you. That inner critic gets louder the quieter life gets. But rest isn't laziness, it's maintenance. Just like your phone needs to recharge, you do too. And learning to separate rest from guilt is one of the most important mental shifts you can make. Yeah, it's gonna feel weird at first, but that's okay. Keep doing it anyway. Number 7, you're constantly in anticipation mode. For better or for worse, your brain is a prediction machine. It's always scanning for what might happen next. And in today's world, where you're bombarded with notifications, deadlines, breaking news, and uncertainty, your brain rarely gets to stop anticipating. It's like you're always bracing for something, waiting for the next thing to respond to, living in a low-level what now state. Even when nothing bad is happening, your brain is stuck in prep mode. And if your brain thinks it has to stay ready, it won't relax. To get out of anticipation mode, practice grounding yourself in the present. Intentional breathing techniques help. So does sensory awareness, like noticing the sounds around you or the texture of something in your hand. Anything that brings your awareness back to now helps calm the anticipation loop. In summary, if your brain won't let you relax, it's not because you're weak, lazy, or broken. It's because your brain has been wired by stress, by society, by survival to stay alert. But the good news is you can teach it something different. Start small, change your environment, give yourself permission to rest, and most importantly, be patient with your nervous system. It's not fighting you, it's protecting you, the only way it knows how. You just have to show it that it's safe to let go now. Your peace is not a luxury, it's a skill. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, to learn more about many other interesting topics, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.